Okay, so I'm going to go through my Blender add-on called Subtitle importer. So this add-on just import the subtitle or lyrics to the viewport, and I think this is the first one I ever see, because I trying to find one, I never find one, so I read one. Okay, so first open your Blender, and currently it only support a Blender version 4.1 and don't support the lower version. So go to the preference, edit preference, and add on and install. Find the zip file, subtitle, import, and enable this. Okay, now you go to the sidebar by press N and go to the sidebar. You will find this my add-on. So my add-on just have very basic stuff at the beginning. After you load your subtitle or lyric, you will have more setting options appear here. So you need first select a subtitle to generate one. For example, so this is like a lyric but as SRT format. So my current add-on only support SRT and LRC for the subtitle and the lyric. Okay, so if I new subtitle in the viewport, you will see this, and I already give by default give some. You can see it with the time going, you will see it highlight the current line with the time. So you also can turn some progress bar. You can see all these settings only appear after you generate your subtitle, and let's go through all these settings. So you can, for the general setting here, you can control all the font from here, or if you have more, you can control the font specific for the global, for the lyric, and also for the flex line. So you can control from here both, but you can control them separately in their section. Okay, and so once you change this FPS, you need update, because all this current active line is based on the FPS frame rate, right? Also, if you change the subtitle file, you also need update. And also the subtitle, the file path, you can say should be like this. If your path like have 2 slash on the, like for example have 2 slash or relative like this, it will not work. If it doesn't work, check your path. It should be like this, and sometimes I find it just a weird way to show up, so it doesn't work. You need to copy the path to here, but most of the time I find it's okay. And then you have the layout. You can change the way to vertical, so it's very fancy. So you can see vertical. You also can change the direction on left to right, from left to right, from right to left. Also, you have the alignment on middle alignment, bottom. For vertical, you also have a field option. It just don't align. It just fill by order. And for the horizontal, you also have like a left, middle, and right alignment. Okay, and then go to the global location. You can change the font, as I said. If I change a font, for example, you will see the font differently, and compared to previous. You also can change the space here. word spacing because Chinese don't have a word, it's just a character, and the line space here. And so you also can change the character style. Currently it's face, you also can change it to line. You can say it's line style. Once you change that, you can change the line white, right? But this not very important. Normally I just keep to face. And location, rotation, scale, there's nothing to see. And also material, you can change it. Default I give some material, you can change the material if you have more material. And also can change the progress bar. This just show like the progress for each line, and this is very cool. So also for the progress bar, let's go to the progress bar, and you also have like alignment, left, right, and center, and you can do adjustment. For example, you can for the location, rotation, scale, and the width and length. So you can change the length too. You can change the width of the line. So and also you can change this decoration. So if you have an object, let's do object to look at an effect. If I have a monkey, so you can see when you select a different thing, the settings will disappear. It's only appear when you select the title you want manipulate. So if I choose Susie, it's too large. Deck scale maybe 0.2. Now it's Susie. You can see it's Susie. You can do rotation stuff. I think maybe go to 90 degree, next 90 degree, so you can see when you play, it will play. Okay, that's the progress bar, and also you have the active line adjustment. You also can, when you do the adjustment, you can only adjustment the text, or you can include the progress bar together. So if you include it together, you will do that. If you don't include it, you only do the text, right? And also you can fix active position. You can see the active line is always on the same location. You also can hide not active, so only the active show up. See, and for example, if I want for this, I can do to adjustment that look like this. So you can see, and let's hide the Sui. So it's just on this fixed line, and only show up the active line, so just one line, right, basically. Okay, and let's go to 0. So you also notice that normally, so if you have a lot of text, the performance here you can see only 16. This actually rely on the font. Some fonts are very heavy. So for example, this font is very heavy. If I don't use this font, you can see my performance pretty good. But once I change it to this font, since it's heavy, it have a lot of geometry, so it become laggy, not very smooth. So I have option on the advanced to boost the performance. You can see on advanced they have another option for the timeline, just for your convenience to change the start and end frame, and also the performance. there's several things you can do. You can realize instance. It can improve like 10 to 20%. So let's see what's the frame 17, 16. So if I do this 21, 22, right? If I resample, so you can change the resample value. So you can, if you go to like 0.01, it will heavy, but it's bad, still good enough. So normally you can go to 0.2, 0.3, will improve a lot. Also you can like hide the non-active, so we already see that also can improve, you can see. Okay, so that's for the performance. And anything else? So that's one more thing called flexible line. So sometimes I just want to keep a line forever. For example, the first line as a title, so I can just turn on one more line for the first line and put it somewhere. I say, okay, this is the title, so I want to keep this line. So you can have a flexible line control from the start position and the length. So if you want to keep more lines, okay too. But so the purpose at the beginning, I just want to keep like some title line, so I add this option. So that's basically it. And yeah, I think this is the first one to import subtitle or lyric. You can also have a lyric. If I go to check some LRC file here and update, so you can see this is a lyric LRC file, and you can have several. You can give a new one, right? So you can see the performance is not good. If I can all this not hide. Okay, so you can do the performance, right? Okay, so that's basically it. And I think it's very simple, but it's very useful. That's it.